We are back, Pathway Finders. Finally, we are back. After more regenerations than Doctor Who, we're back out on the path. It's March, the weather is stunning, and we are heading from, as you may recognise, we're Portscatho Harbour, and we're heading to Portloe today. So it's a there and back walk. Frosty mornings, just over freezing at the moment. We'll warm up as we head on. Just want to say a massive thank you for this walk. I've taken some knowledge from Pilgrim Paul's walk, travelling to run, hopefully I've said that right, and also gone hiking for this section. Did want to do all the way to Nether, but it was just way too much. So smaller walk, and come along for the journey, folks. We're heading out. That will be something like Nare Point around there. Portloe tucked in behind there, I think. Or that might even be Nare Head or Nare Point over there. The one in the far background is Dobman. Not today. Absolutely stunning. So after more wind than what Windy Miller's windmill can cope with to make flour, finally had a break in the weather and it feels like spring. It's the 4th of March, I think it is, Pancake Day. So today is sponsored by Pancake Day, Shrove Tuesday, and it's just great to be back out. So we've picked up the path. Our last video was very early December, I think, when we did the lighthouse from Place up to Scatho. Tied in at the moment, so we're going to be walking around Pendara Beach in about 2.5 miles, and I cannot say enough, it's great to be back on the path, you know, picking up, get some more miles. I've had new walking boots since Christmas, and the only time I've been able to use them so far really is walking from Padstow to Weybridge on the camel trail the other week when we took the van out. So yeah, no words really, just gonna sink and drink all this in. This view, superb. So we've got Portscatho where we've come from, and the harbour that we were in just over 20 minutes ago. Got the little hut here now. Which is all, yeah, locked up. You've got this view. Path fairly dry, a few muddy spots. Other than that, a few steps. All is good. coast path brings you down onto this nice little beach. Steps there, and then literally less than 50 yards, somewhere around here. Now, for those of you that watched Gone Hiking, he made a bit of an error and carried on walking along the beach and then tried to cut over those rocks, which obviously, if you haven't got your eyes peeled, you will miss this little turning. On that video as well, he had a bit of an epic walk, because on that one there was a massive thunderstorm that he had to put his tent up in one of the headland points. But upwards we go. So the plan is to get to Portloe. It's about 7.8 miles, and then stop and turn around and walk back again. And then we pick up at Portloe and hopefully get around the Dobbin, Glen Haven into Meva for the next walk. And we'll see how it goes. Portloe apparently has the aptly named pub, or an originally named pub called, I guess, the Ship Inn. If that's open. It might be slightly too early, because we've got to turn around and go back to Portscatho. There is that pub there, which I've conveniently forgotten. Is it Prima Feathers or something? Just had a bit of work done, so I couldn't see the sign this morning. About a mile away from Pendower Beach now. I think it's that one somewhere over there. Another stunning little beach here. Been a bit of road walking, but now we are, I think, coming on to Pendower Beach. This is. We're heading over there. And just around that corner is Portloe. I've got a feeling that is Nare Head. So about another 2 hours walking. So Calm Beach next in about half a mile. Still see Portscatho vaguely in the background somewhere. Just listening to that sea and the motion. It's almost like a soundtrack to the walk. And those that walk the path will understand that. Just hope, even just a few little bits that I'm putting up here today, you just get a kind of feel. So the path here diverts around the back of the Nare Hotel, which I believe either is or used to be owned by Alex Polinsky, who does that hotel inspector thing on Channel 5. So yeah, I've got to scoot up and around the back so that they can have their uninterrupted views of this. Calm Beach. It's the first sign for Portloe, 3¾ miles. It's about 10:30, so we've done about an hour and a half already. Up a great big hill now, and then we're going to swing out. I'm pretty sure that is Nare Head that we're going to hit soon. Oh, no, literally hanger right pretty much straight away. Here we go. Don't go up the hill into the swing gate. And off we go. So this section so far has been, it's got a few similarities to coming out of Coverack. I'm walking around the lowland point there, and also coming out of the Helford Passage, heading towards Pendennis Point, but way before that, sort of even before Ginning Bays and everything. But it's great walking. You know, it's been not too many ups and downs, fairly level. Great section so far. So scrub what I said about being easy, not being much. We're going all the way down. We'll go all the way up. There's another dip and there's another upper. Get the old heart rate going a little bit, that's for sure. Bit of gorse coming out. Oop. Sure I don't fall. Old ruined house. Those that are possibly wild camping, probably a good spot. It's nice and sheltered, and you got that view for your window. What a view! We're not even at the top. What a view! Nare Head. Can't see it, but that's sort of down the Lizard Way. Coverack Manacles, Portscatho. That's all where we've walked this morning. Gun refinery. Sheep there. Nare Head. This bunker, sister on Nare Point down further towards Falmouth side, were used as decoys for buildings across the UK for the war. All locked up so you can't get inside. Done Nare Head and also Nare Point. That was a while ago. It's quite windy up there, so didn't do much filming. Took a few pictures. We're about 2 miles from Portloe now. So we're coming up to what's called Broom Park. We've just left Nare Head behind. Here's Broom Park. But wow, there's been a few tight cutbacks as it steadily rises. So here's me saying from Portscatho to sort of like that Nare Hotel was pretty flat and even going. Since then, woo, certainly got the old leg muscles and the lungs being busted, and there's another cut back again for going up and climbing up, zigzagging upwards. Legs are starting to feel it a bit now. Any time for lunch and a tea break, I think. It's a path completely dry on this section. Portloe is probably about another mile. Run. Just sat on a bench just outside Portloe, literally down that hill, and we're in, which I'll put some photos up in a minute. So it's taken just under 3 hours. Cup of tea, some sandwiches here now. Put some sun cream on because it is roasting hot, it's red as. Somebody out kayaking. Next section, I need to work out. I've seen a car park, so I could probably park the car here and do probably a smaller out and the back. The way back in a minute, I'm not going to go via Nare. I'm probably going to try and cut across country and cut that section out because that was exercising, to say the least. We can see if the pub's open in a sec as well. Right, disaster. So the shipping is shut. So back to Portscatho we go in the quickest way possible. Hiking through fields. Well, I did say it's pathways, so this does get us back to Nare Hotel a lot quicker than going back along the coast path, and we can pick that up and trundle into Portscatho that way. Pendower Beach. So we've cut through like Varian, little village, and a little bit of jogging, a little bit of fast walking. Get back on track, and here we are, back on the beach. And I must say, even though it's March, after doing that last sort of 2 miles, that water does look very inviting. But I bet it's extremely cold. So some of you might be thinking, why didn't I catch the bus back to Portscatho? There isn't one from Portloe. And further away from home now as we set out and explore, as we head towards Poole and sort of, well, into Devon and then into Dorset. The getting away gets harder because the travel and doing day trips will make it that it's going to be in short, sharp bursts. The weather's not let up. It's been stunning. No wind or hardly any wind. I put a pop up on Nare Head. Whoop. And tide is on its way out. So, you know, the scene is different walking back to Portscatho. It looks incredible. You know, sea's glittering. It's almost like there's a million diamonds in it. So we've come off the path, picked up a public foot trail. At the top of this road, we will turn left, and it's just around about a mile down into Portscatho. Legs are sort of feeling it now because I've pushed myself quite hard walking from Portloe to Pendower Beach, especially in the heat. Got all my chocolate on board now as well. Got a little bit of tea left, a little bit of water, so there's enough juice left. We're looking forward to this pint now. Just having to sit down. Portscatho just over there, half a mile to the pub. So we've just gone past the hidden hut, That's now open. Lots of people there, eating, drinking. Food smells really good. Last little hill we're going up here. Glad because my knee's a little bit shot. But what a great day. Great walking. Would definitely recommend this section. Very well signposted. And on a day like this, some great views and some great pit stops to stop at. There was somewhere in Portloe called the Lugger. I could have gone and had a pint, but it didn't really look that appealing, and just wanted to start making tracks to get back this way. Here you can see the harbour now. So last sort of 500 yards. So we've made it. We are at the Plume of Feathers. They're undergoing a bit of work. Got a proper job and sat in the sun. Well deserved pint. Working about sort of 15 odd miles. I'll work it out in a sec. Cheers. So my face is a bit red. It's 13.6 miles today from Portscatho out to Portloe and back. So we'll pick up the pathway again very soon in Portloe as the trip continues. Well deserved pint, and I will squeeze you all soon, folks. Cheers.